大家好，我是 Miranda， 一名生活在北卡中部的房产经纪。本期视频会为大家带来一段我对资深房检师 Tim 的采访，以此来回答大家关于房屋检查几个常见的疑问。
Hi Tim, so good to have you with us today. Can you give us a little bit introduction about yourself?
Hey, thanks Miranda. I'm Tim Shuford, National Property Inspections. I own the Guilford County area franchise for National Property Inspections. Been doing home inspections and commercial property inspections for approximately 8 years.
Alright, here I'm gonna ask you some questions. I hope it will not be too challenging for you, okay? Alright, my first question is, what do you normally check during a home inspection?
Okay, basically, the short answer is everything we can see.
Right.
We're inspecting the grading and drainage around the home, the exterior, windows, doors, walkways, decks, patios, porches, checking the garage. We'll go room to room, testing electrical receptacles, lights, interior doors, checking windows for operation. We're inspecting the electrical systems, plumbing systems, structural inspection, wherever we can access a structure, either in crawl space or basements, and in the attic. HVAC equipment, run that through its paces the best we can, do visual inspections on all that. We check all the built-in kitchen appliances for operation.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff to cram in a fairly short period of time when you really think about it.
That's true. Well, thank you for giving us so much details. And my next question is, how much does it cost to do a home inspection?
Okay, really it depends. All inspectors have different pricing structures. My pricing structure has 3 basic components. One is size of the house. The bigger the house is,
that's
the more
pretty common, right?
Age of the house. If a house is over at least 25 years old, I add a little bit for age, depending on how the house is, because when in an older home, you're going to find more problems,
issues,
and it takes more time reporting.
Right.
Sometimes the concerns you find just don't fit our standard canned comments in a report, so they end up typing a lot. So try to account for what time you think it might take. The other factor is foundation type. From on the price scale, home on a concrete slab is the least expensive. Home with crawl space is the most expensive. Home inspections can range anywhere from around $300 on the low end to $400, $500, $600 depending on the size of the house.
Wow. So, like, for example, if it's like $1 million house, that might cost like $600 or $700.
Could be, yeah.
Wow. My third question is, how long does an inspection normally take?
Typical home, 3 to 4 hours typically for me.
3 to 4 hours.
My price structure is based on on-site time. If I give you a price of $350 for a home inspection, it'll take about 3.5 hours to do it. So we're looking for about $100 an hour on site, and that's it doesn't include reporting time on site.
Right. I think I have a couple more questions. And when will my client get a report from me once you finish the home inspection?
Okay, our home inspectors are governed by a home inspection licensure board and the North Carolina standards of practice for home inspections. According to those rules, we're supposed to deliver a report within 3 business days of doing the inspection.
Yeah.
My goal is to have the report emailed to the client and the listing or buyer's agent before I go to bed the same night.
Right.
Most of the time it happens. Sometimes I can't quite.
You did a really good job on that part, because I only got your report right away.
A home like this on a slab is pretty straightforward. If I got a little extra time, I may even email a report before I leave home.
Right. Okay, that's really important in today's market, right? So that leads me to my next question is, what do you think of today's market? I know everybody's talking about how crazy it is.
It's not been anything like it in the last 8 years for sure. I hear from all the agents that I work with how crazy it is, how frustrated buyers are trying to find a home and get a contract on a home. I see what's happened with home prices and what people are having to pay over asking price sometimes for homes. And I feel sorry for folks that are sort of trying to stretch the budget and find one. From home inspector standpoint, really our business is down some, mainly because of the lack of inventory. That's what's driving I'd say there's not as many homes going under contract, not as many successful buyers, and most of our business comes from buyers, not sellers.
That's true. One more question, the last question. And what are the major concerns about this specific property?
Yeah, this one, everything's been pretty good so far. There's a few minor issues with the roof, but that should be taken care of by the home HOA since it's a townhome.
Right.
The biggest concern I've had with what I've seen thus far is just the age of the mechanical equipment, the HVAC system and the water heater. The home's 14 years old and all that stuff's original, so it's reaching the end of its expected life.
But it works fine, right?
Everything works fine, but I like to make the buyer aware that they need to plan, they need to budget for replacement within the foreseeable future.
Right. So I just pretty much need to tell my buyer that they need to have a budget for that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you for your time.
Yep. Glad to participate.
Thank you.